Baske, you're humming some old songs.
I'm singing a romantic song.
Uh-huh. What's up?
In a long time, I think I'm starting to like retro motorcycles. Been a while. Gone into adventure motorcycling. Everything is about suspension, ergonomics, comfort, posture, hand position, peg position, standing and riding.
Too much technical, huh?
Too much over adventure it became. And been riding this for a couple of days. I'm just realizing what I might have been missing out on. It's like an old flame coming back into life, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So, Baske, what actually strung your heart so much? It's making you sing romantic songs.
We've been riding the 650 twins for a while now. The Interceptor has been around for a while. The GT has been around for about the same time. And then came the Super Meteor, which was kind of okay, not our style of motorcycle, simply because it's a cruiser. And this showed up. Okay, another 650 twin. Oh boy, I think I was quite wrong about that. This is not just another 650 twin from Royal Enfield.
I agree to your view. When I saw the spy photos of the shotgun, I was like, okay, one more 650, another day in the office.
Same platform, stick it into another motorcycle, change a few things and launch it. Yes, it looks significantly different, that's for sure. I didn't expect it to behave so differently from the other three motorcycles.
The posture, right? That is what makes it feel entirely different compared to your Interceptor or the GT and the Super Meteor.
The Interceptor and GT was the first step for Royal Enfield into this 650 segment. There's a certain level of fit, finish and quality in those. Then came the Super Meteor. We made a couple of videos on that and we were pretty happy with the kind of fit and finish, bar a few things which looked kind of unfinished, like the foot peg brackets. They didn't look so great. We pointed that out also. So I expected this to be in that similar lines. This has taken the next step. 650 twins, first two. Then came the Super Meteor, which upped the game significantly in terms of fit, finish, quality, attention to detail, barring a few jarring aspects. This is a whole new ball game.
As you said, the finish. The last week when we were doing the shootout, the Super Meteor and this next to it, this simply stood out.
Yeah.
If you notice it.
It did. Super Meteor was a level which we were impressed with Royal Enfield. Say, damn good, they've got to this level. Hey, looks like the ceiling is going to be very high. Great expectations have been set with this.
And you look at the finish.
It's got the jigina in it, you know. It's like somebody sprinkled some stars and suns into the paint.
Yeah, I'm just unable to get over the thing. It's just catching my attention.
Is the frame, the swing arm, the subframe, all of it, and including the grab rail, have been painted with the same paint, giving it a very consistent look. Last several years has been about adventure motorcycling, because there was nothing basically in India apart from the old Impulse, which is not an adventure motorcycle, at least to put it in that sort of category. And then came the Himalayan, which we all know changed the complete landscape of motorcycling. And then it just took my mindset, my concentration, my focus, my interest away from motorcycles like this. I had a Thunderbird Twin Spark. For whatever it is a retro. Then a Classic 500, that is still a retro. I had an Interceptor 650. That genre was gone. Everything became about adventure motorcycles.
Motorcycling. ADV motorcycling.
ADV motorcycling. I had forgotten this. It's kind of gone into one corner of my small brain. Out of sight, out of mind. And then this shows up. What do you think?
Yes, Busky. When I rode it yesterday, it's got the proven engine as what you said. Very slick gear shifts. Ergonomics is pretty good. Possibly the only thing that I might have looked from an ergonomic perspective is a little bit of a wider handlebar. But again, that's the ADV motorcycling in me calling it out.
Okay, let's go through the features on this which you like and I like. Nice touch.
Metal.
Yeah, aluminium probably. Yeah, not probably. I think it is aluminium. Nice touch here. Covers up all those wiring and everything, and plus gives it a nice cool bobber look. Solid mudguard. Did you see the
Yes.
mounting? The brace?
Looks
Yeah.
so very well
Yeah.
done.
They have spent a lot of time making sure it turns out right. Meter, this is pretty standard. I think it's been around on other motorcycles also. The same LED that's available across the range now, including the Himalayan. So nothing much to speak about that.
Parking light.
Parking light. The interesting bits. Finish on the engine.
Forget getting on the engine, Busky. The switch console.
Yeah, the shiny finish here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same form, but the way they've made this look.
You notice something? This is where the attention to detail. You see the finish on this meter?
Yes.
See the finish on the switch. Color and the finish. The finish on the valve covers. The finish on the side covers. They're all the same. Including the indicators. There are a lot of little things that has gone into this to make it look good. And it flows all the way through. The rear shock absorber cap, the same black shiny color. Of course, the indicators and the tail lamp, that cone, that is also the same finish. It takes some planning, effort and money to do this. And that is why this costs about 60,000 ex-showroom more than the Interceptor. Starting from this logo, all the way back to the number plate light, there is a flow. And maybe that's why this makes me whistle. Whistle podma, whistle pode.
I know CSK is winning.
ಈ ಸಲ ಕಪ್ಪು ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಚಿಪ್ಪಿನ
But our end muckles won.
ಸಾಕಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಕಪ್ ಬಂತಲ್ಲ.
Bantu. And the other thing, Busky, that I liked in this motorcycle, the cables, it's been neatly done. It has proper guides to put it in place.
They have spent time on this. And like I say again, that is the reason why this is the best finished 650 by far by Royal Enfield. If somebody is in the market today, neutral to the styling, of course, if they love the cafe racer styling, if they love the 70s roadster styling or completely love the cruiser styling, there are very specific motorcycles. But for a neutral whose love is the 650cc engine, isn't this the motorcycle to go with?
Eyes closed, yes. How do you find the ergonomics, Busky?
I like it. Like what you said, a little wider bar, it would still go with the styling simply because it is a bobber. So it's okay to have wide bars. And though I don't like them, bar and mirrors. I don't like bar and mirrors at all.
Me too.
It will lower the profile, give it an even more sleeker look. I like it, like Uppi Dada will say.
Yes.
Have you seen this tank cap?
Yeah.
See how beautiful. Have you seen the inside of this tank cap?
Yes.
See the inside. This looks like the Starship Enterprise.
You've been watching too much of movies, Busky.
I like Star Trek. It's one of my favorite serial and movies and TV episodes. I am a big Star Trek buff. I've been watching it from the black and white days.
Okay.
William Shatner. This reminds me of the USS Enterprise NCC 1701. Sorry, we'll come back to motorcycling from Star
yes,
Trek.
please. So, Busky, a proven platform means we save some time talking on the engine and the gearbox and the rideability of the engine. But since it's a new chassis, how do you think the machine was handling?
Handling comprises of a few components: the frame, the tires, suspension. This is the best handling 650, at least for me. It handled the bumps pretty well, speed breakers pretty well, sudden unexpected jarring ruts, held its composure. This is heavy. This is heavy as the Meteor, I should say, Super Meteor.
Super Meteor.
Interceptor is lighter. Yes, that difference in weight is clear when we do that flicking left to right. The Interceptor is far easier to do that. This takes a little bit of more effort. However, what this has got is that rock solid stability with a good suspension. I enjoyed commuting, I enjoyed riding yesterday, day before yesterday, and this morning. Good roads and an unexpected pothole.
Which you find a lot in Bangalore.
Yeah, handling was good. Handling is good. I like it. I love to go on a long ride on this. Even the pillion seat is quite good. Sat for a few minutes only. Didn't feel any massive discomfort. Felt okay. It just didn't create any worries or concerns for me when I was sitting on the back. Yes, a bit seat height to foot peg is a bit low. Normally, pillion riders are built a little bit smaller than either of us. So they should be able to find it reasonably comfortable.
So in other words, Jira, you're telling me that I will not take you as my pillion.
You don't need to take me. I am not coming either with you. So forget that. Pillion comfort is something we are unable to answer much. There have been several questions being asked. You asked how is pillion comfort on the Himalayan, how it is on that. We don't ride pillion, nor do we carry a pillion. So at this point in time, we don't qualify enough to make a definitive statement on pillion comfort. All we can share is that short-term pillion comfort, general posture. And I like this. Really, really like this. Wide, easy to hold on. It's not always all riders want to hold on to the rider this way or however. This was reassuring because I didn't have to cling on to you. I have better things to cling on to.
I get it.
All in all, how would you summarize this CK in terms of the effort and the outcome from Royal Enfield as a design, as a product, as an independent, standalone, bobber style motorcycle?
The design philosophy of Royal Enfield stands out, or should I say outstanding, on this shotgun motorcycle, Busky. I could never imagine Royal Enfield to do such a lovely job, because I've been used to the days of Thunderbird 500, the Himalayan 411, the Interceptor, where I could definitely see it improve the game, and then the Himalayan 450 going a little bit down, and this just pushed it up. And I'm talking purely in terms of fit, finish, the aesthetics of it.
Yeah.
This has taken it to the cleaners.
Today, in this segment, this is by far the best choice. Seat is good. Footrest, seat, handlebar position is good. I like the posture. Speaking about the posture, if anyone is considering buying this, don't stick in risers and ruin the posture. That inbuilt nature and love for putting the foot forward and sitting upright, let that go. Let that go. It's how we have come into this. It is time to get the feet back a little lean forward slightly. That is a posture that can give endurance and longevity in the long term. Short-term pain, long-term gain. The best way to know more about this motorcycle is take a test ride. I think motorcycles are available across all showrooms in Bangalore at least today. If you're considering a 650cc parallel twin, you don't need to look too far. Please fit this.
Okay.
Wait, we have to do this, no?
No, Baski, what's wrong with you? It fit in so very well.
No, Royal Enfield, man. I have to fit the seat like this only.
Those days of Thunderbird is gone. Please degas yourself.
Let me see how it works. Okay? Oh, working like a wow.
Indeed.